Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm back, and we got another case. The case of Nalani Johnson out of Pennsylvania. Now, for some of you who don't know, I have created another channel, and it's called Crime POV with 54 Keys. It's crime from my point of view, okay? But over there is just an overview, not like how we do over here. You know, over here we break shit all the way down. Over there is just the overview. But if I discuss a case over there on that channel that y'all feel needs to be brought over on this side, y'all know how we do. We're going to break shit all the way down. And after I uploaded that video um, on that channel yesterday, I got so many emails and everybody was like, no, we need to break down the case of Nalani Johnson. So I had to bring the case over here. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I want to discuss the story surrounding Nalani and also the timeline. So, yeah, ride with me. Okay, so on Saturday, August 31st, Nalani's father, this nigga right here, his name Paul Johnson, he called the police at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon saying that this broad right here, the lady y'all see, named Miss Sharina Nancy, who was supposed to have been an Uber driver, he said that she drove off with his daughter. Okay, so there's a couple things going on. We found out that it was Sharina Nancy, Paul Johnson, his friend Justin, and Nalani all in this car. Okay, and come to find out, they had spent hours together on Saturday. Hours. That mean they was kicking it. You know what I mean? This wasn't no regular Uber. You know, I didn't get that impression when I first read the story. No, they out kicking it, okay? And then at some point, um, Miss Nancy and Justin, who's Paul's friend, got into an argument. And when they got out the car, or she told them to get out, it's a couple different stories going on. But at some point they got out the car, and when he tried to get his daughter out the back seat, this bitch drove off. Okay? In the reports, it said that he told the police that he was trying to call her phone after she drove off. That was a red flag to me. I ain't gonna even lie. Because I'm thinking, if a motherfucker drive off with my daughter, my first phone call to the police. So I'm like, why was he trying to call her? Now I would have called her after I called the police, but my first phone call would have been to the police. But his first phone call was to her. So again, that was red flags to me. Okay. And when they got to the intersection of Bryant Road, like I said, she supposedly drove off with his daughter. It's about 5 o'clock. And at first, we don't know where she went. All we know is that she had Nalani. Nalani's missing. And then, like I said, she then got into an argument with Justin, the friend. So then I was thinking, I'm like, okay, well, what the hell was they arguing about? This argument was so bad that she took the baby? Like, that shit made no sense to me. Okay? Because Nalani didn't have nothing to do with none of that. But again, this is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, we don't know. At one point, we didn't know where she went. But what we do know is that after days of looking for Nalani, Nalani was found in Blairsville, dead. Now, just so y'all know, the same day that Nalani was reported missing, August 31st at 5 o'clock, they found Miss Sharina Nancy the same day at about 7:30 in the evening. Okay? And her story was so unbelievable. But this is what she told the police. She said that Nalani's father, Paul, sent her to drop Nalani off at a gas station. Okay? And she was supposed to meet up with some people there and give Nalani to these people, and that Paul was paid $10,000. And she was supposed to be just the driver, the drop off. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. A motherfucker can't tell me that they want me to go drop their daughter off to a motherfucker and basically they've sold her. And you went along with it. Because with her saying that tells me that even if that story was true, you went along with that. And that shit boggles my mind. Because ain't no way in hell I would have been a part of anything like that. Let a motherfucker had told me that. Yeah, I'm going to drop her off at the police station. Your ass going to jail. I'm not playing with you. But nevertheless, this is the story that she gave. Now, nothing about this story sounds right. Nothing. Okay? And it came out that Paul Johnson, he was fucking with her. So we originally thought, oh, she just a Uber driver that then drove off with his child. Then it came out like, oh nah, they was in some type of relationship, you know? And I'm like, okay, well, why the fuck didn't Paul tell us that on the first day? When he called the police to tell the police that his daughter had been kidnapped, why didn't he give them that information? And then it made sense. I'm like, oh, okay. That's why he was calling her first. That's why he didn't call the police first. He called her. Because they fucking around. It became clear to me what was going on. So, yeah. Let's look at the timeline. Because we know that Nalani's father, Paul, reported her missing at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And we know that police caught Sharina ass at about 7:30. So Sharina had about 2.5 hours to do whatever it is she was gonna do. Okay? So let's look at the map. Okay? Nalani went missing from Bryant Drive and Clay Drive at about 5 o'clock. Then at about 5:23, 5:30, Sharina was spotted at a place called Sheets, which I didn't even know what the fuck that was. I had never heard of it, but it's a gas station, where you can get food, um, get gas, that kind of thing. So she was spotted there at about 5:30. And when you look at this picture, she didn't show up at Sheets on surveillance with Nalani. So was she still in the car? I mean, she had to be, right? Now, this Sheets gas station is located in Murraysville. And if you follow this blue line, everywhere that she was spotted was on this path. Okay? Was on the path. Then at around 6 o'clock, she was spotted in the area called Chestnut Ridge Resort in Blairsville. And not too far from there is where they found Nalani's body at Pine Ridge Park. Now, it hasn't come out whether or not Nalani was found with her car seat, because I know at one point, remember, they had people on the lookout for just the fucking car seat. You know? So I don't know if she was found with her car seat, but this is where they found Nalani's body in Blairsville. So it seems to me that whatever was going on, Sharina went straight to Blairsville. There was no detour. Look at the path. She went straight there. Now I don't know what the hell is going on. But apparently, after she took Nalani to Blairsville and dropped her off at this fucking park, she took her ass back where she came from. Because police caught up with her at about 7:30 on Rodeye Road, near where the kidnapping first started. Y'all see it on the map? She headed back. So I know that they're performing, or they performed the autopsy on Nalani yesterday. I can't wait to find out how she died. Because whatever happened, it had to be quick. She was on the road the whole damn time. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. I mean, shit, it made me question whether or not Nalani was alive when she took off with her. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because it seemed quick. But y'all know how we do. We going to be on their ass over here. Because another one of our beautiful, beautiful babies, look at her, is gone. She gone. And for what? For what reason? Yeah. We're going to start with this. But I got some more shit to show y'all. So I'm going to meet y'all down in the comments. And I'll be back.